Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Whatever we do or we do not do, the purpose is only one. We are all seeking happiness. Nobody does anything and nobody gives up anything for becoming miserable. So when our life is lived in pursuit of happiness, we are samsari and we have to go through all the problems of life. Contrary to that, if we are expressing happiness through us, we are living in meditation. There cannot be any loss in that. So this is achieved by two ways. Either we give importance to the Prakriti through which we are expressing. Prakriti means the three bodies. Or we educate ourselves and then apply that knowledge in our day-to-day life. The first approach is for those who do not have the ability to contemplate, to give up, to be cool. Then for them it is told, you should go to the temple, you should do puja, you should go for the holy places. So by that, we are seeking happiness not from the world, but from within. Like when we go to the temple, give some dakshina, so we are losing actually. But when we are losing, but in that loss there is a happiness. I have given something. Therefore, this is an approach where we keep our matter aspect of our personality into control. This is regarding the upasana, etc. This upasana keeps us busy. Okay? Then we are not a problem for others. Like there used to be one lady in Pune. She is no more. This is the story more than 40 years before. I used to give my talks in their house. And she was something like 85, 90, like that. And she had her own small little temple in the house, in her room. And she used to read Bhagavad to Bhagwan Krishna. She used to talk to, as I am talking to you. And she was so deeply involved in that, that when her great-grandson's marriage was due, all people got ready and they told, Amma, you have to go for the marriage. Oh, marriage today? Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot come today. I have promised Bhagwan to tell him the story of Sudama. He'll be waiting for me. You all go. After marriage, you come back and show me that girl, okay? See? Occupied, not with the world. How important it is. Then we cannot become extrovert. We have started discovering happiness within. This is upasana. Therefore, like Ramdas Swami says, upasanela drudatalavave. We should be very firmly committed to the upasana. That is living in meditation. Another path you see, these pushti margi. Right from morning till evening, they are busy. They have no time for anybody or anything. They are busy. So they are not a problem for others. The third aspect is yoga. So yoga is chittavritti nirodha. Meaning what? We are now focusing attention on keeping quiet, undisturbed. So when we are undisturbed, we do not create disturbance for others. When we are disturbed, we go to somebody's place in the morning. Are Gupta ji, what is happening? So Gupta ji says, how come early morning you have come? What is there? No, I was getting bored. Therefore, let me go and talk to you. So what we are doing? We are showing our boredom to others. If we are bored of our own presence, what a solid bore we must be. Therefore, yoga abhyas keeps us occupied with ourselves. And such people, then they are not problem for others and they are not problem to themselves. This is living in meditation. Now the second type of people, those who have the ability to study, understand, contemplate, reflect, inquire, for them follow the path of knowledge. And in that you get so many things which we normally do not know. Although we are practicing that. See, take for example, I have got lot of money. I made it. Take for example, okay? I don't have money. So I got lot of money. So what to do? So I just keep it in the bank. Which bank? In a locker. So when you keep the money in the locker, you don't get interest. Just keep it there. How much? $1 million. Oh, very good. And then just keep it there. And one day you die. So you have not really meant um, that thing useful to you, and it was just rotting. Exactly the same way. We have got our life. Now this life, we just keep it in the locker. Mhm. We are wasting. What could be achieved by investing, that investment is lost. So, what is meditation? We invest our life in this world, earn dividends, and the dividends are joy. But in doing so, we never lose our capital. Got it? So, where from this has come? From our Mahamantra. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. But Karnataka, do not get lost in the role that you are playing. Don't become Rana Pratap. This is living in meditation. So we all have to live in the relative world. Relative world doesn't mean only husband, wife, and all that. No. I am living in relation to you. So I live in relation to you in such a manner that I am not a burden to you and I am not creating any expectation that if I do this, I will get no. Then why I am doing all these things? So investment is for what? For time pass. See, friends. So Lord has given us the abilities. So let the abilities be used for the benefit of all those who could be benefited without having the notion that I am doing good for somebody. No. There is one mantra in Upanishad Anoho aniyan, mahato mahiyan, atmasta janto nihito guhayam, tamakratu pashyati vita shokaha. Our essential nature is subtler than the subtler and bigger than the biggest. Then tam akratuhu pashyati vita shokaha. Those who are living in this world, not miserably living, depending on somebody or something. No. On the basis of the same mantra, Tukara Maharaj writes an Abhanga, where he says, Anuraniya Tokada Tuka Akasha Evada. So, if you read the earlier compositions of Tukaram Maharaj, he was talking, oh God, Krishna, 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 like that. Tavade Sundara, Rupa Manohara, all glorifying God. As a seeker goes deeper in his own being, then the composition from the same masters change. See? And then he says that Anuraniya Evada, I was earlier very small little fellow, you see. Papa, Papa Karma, I want. Now, Tuka Akasha Evada, expanded to the infinite. How this has happened? See? What is the foundation of this world? Body identification. These are his words. See? So, now I have given up the body identification, which was the adhara of the samsara. This samsara is valid only when we are identified with our body. I have given it up. See? Now what happened? Now I am no more bound in this world. Triputi, the experiences through the mind in the form of the triad, they are no more valid and influencing me. Triputi kshinata meti brahma nirvana murchati. Triputi has died. In the third chapter, verse, in the third stanza, he says, now I am so happy. Now I got married to mukti, liberation. And after the marriage, oh, all celebration in the life. See? So this is either we control the Prakriti and discover the truth, or follow the path of knowledge and express the happiness. Whichever way. Sometimes we are too much physical oriented. That time do yoga, chant the Lord's name, read something, do seva. In short, keep occupied. Only खा के बैठो गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया. No. Very important. And when we learn this, that our life is not to get entangled anywhere. See? The best example I can think is these ayahs who take care of the children of the rich people. So when they are with their child, they are so totally with the child. But they know very well they have to go home. Exactly the same way. We all have to live our life day to day, but we have to remember go home. But if we get entangled with all the people, things and beings around us, then we are established samsari. With this understanding, when we start living our day-to-day life, then we have learned what is the meaning of meditation. Now to strengthen this, now we start, this is the foundation, this is the goal. So what is the goal? Let us be an instrument through which the divine expresses. We are not seeking happiness, we are expressing happiness. And whenever Anything is an expression of happiness. There is no tiredness. There is no boredom. There is no burden. There is no frustration. There are no regrets. So meditation is not an act, but it is an experience. So meditation is not a verb, it is a noun. Like a boy and a girl, they love each other. It is an act. I love him. Then I have fallen in love. Then get up. It is an act. The mother does not love the child. Mother has love for the child. Therefore, when a boy and a girl fall in love, they get up and walk in a different direction. We have done a mistake. Correct. Very good. See? But the mother never falls in love. She rises. Because it is a noun. It is not a verb. When these understandings are clear, then deha vimane galite vidnyate paramatmani yatra yatra manoyati tatra tatra samadhaya. Then you are living in meditation. There is another abhang of Tukaram Maharaj. याचसाठी केला होता अट्टहास शेवटचा दिस गोड व्हावा. This was the only thing I was insisting. What? Let the last days be beautiful, wonderful. Because we suffer in the old age more than when we are young. Because in the youngsters' time, we have no time to get bored, frustrated. In the old age, we have to live 24/7. Then what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. We must have something to look forward to in the morning. Then life is lived. And that should be an expression of happiness, not obsession of our own views. See, my friends, therefore, slowly, slowly, we are able to recognize the working of our mind. And then we start doing experiment on ourselves. The first experiment on the principle, movement is samsara, freedom from movement is Paramatma. See? This we have to recognize. When there are waves on the ocean, is it that the ocean is benefited? When the waves die, is it that the ocean is a loser? ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Then what is this time pass हो रहा? Life doesn't end with a account book. Similarly, like in Avadhuta Gita, in the 3rd and 4th chapter, if I remember correctly, the experience is indicated by one word so many times. Gagano pamoham. I am like space. Means what? What is space? Space has no beginning. Can you find out the beginning of the space? There is no center. There is no end. Now apply on yourself. Do we have the experience of our birth? Do we have the experience of our death? But when we are buried with this body identification, Then I am born, I am so many years of age, I don't know, samsara begins. So gaganopamoham. Second thing, this space has no shape, no form. Therefore, when you are sitting quiet, start playing space, space. What it must be like being a space? What must be the experience of space? So give the mind the object called space. See? Like I give the mind object, this tab. Oh, which is the company? Which is the brand? What is the cost? What is the size? What is the weight? See? Because it is finite. Now give the same mind the space as an object. What must be the experience of space? So when mind tries to comprehend the space, the mind dissolves in pure consciousness. In no time. Many students go to sleep in this. Therefore, don't allow the mind to go to sleep. Then just start talking to yourself. What is space? Supports all the four elements. Doesn't reject anything. Doesn't get influenced by anything. Addition and subtraction is same. Okay, we have understood what it is like being space. Now it is not an objective understanding. It should be subject to experience. Then apply the same thing. Now bring your mind to the position, the vision. Now this principle. Vision is like the space. No beginning, no middle, no end. No shape, no form, no color. Supports all colors and forms. Rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. It doesn't matter whether our eyes are open or closed. Similarly, the mind. Let the thoughts come and go. Nothing happens. This principle Bhagwan Krishna tells in second chapter. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, न चैनम क्लेदयन्त्यापः न शोषयति मारुतः. Our divine nature is nainam chindanti shastrani. The earth does not touch, does not cut the space into parts. Nainam chindanti nainam dahati pavakaha. Space cannot be burnt by the fire. Na kledayanti apaha. The waters do not make the space wet. Na shoshayati marutaha. The air does not dry the space. All of them are supported by the space and therefore gaganopamoham. So what will be the ultimate understanding of meditation? This. Capital is not lost and dividends of joy are gathered. We don't have to give up anything and create some abnormal condition. One example I told you, one Kaka in Raipur, Jaipur, 98, but he is in the most demand in the family because he is not unfit anywhere. If the kids is ready to play. If they are watching cartoons, he is no question. He doesn't tell anything to anybody. He merges with everybody. We oldies, when the children are sitting, where is it? Stand up. Because we have to rule on somebody. Don't rule on anybody in life. You are living in meditation. See? When this becomes our mainstay, then doesn't matter whether you go to temple or not, doesn't matter whether you are getting up 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's okay. We must be at peace with ourselves. And when we are at peace with ourselves, we are on the right track. Ashantasya kutas sukham. If we are disturbed because of any possessions or any relations, we are samsari. When possessions and relations do not disturb us, we are the spiritual seekers. Possessions are with reference to the gross body. Relations are with reference to the subtle body. These two burdens we carry, get tired. So when we go to sleep, what we do? We discard these two burdens. In the deep sleep, we have no possessions. In the deep sleep, we are nobody. Therefore, we are happy. What is meditation? Meditation is a waking sleep. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sayyami. The word used by Bhagavan is sayyami. Sayyami is not a simple translation, controlled mind. No. Sayyam is a technical term. When the mind is no more influenced by time, space and object. Trayam ekatra sayyamaha, Patanjali says. Mind is fixed in one place on one object for infinite period of time. This state of the mind is called as sayyama. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam, that which is not recognized by the average people, tasyam jagrati sayyami. The wise man is awakened to this. Why? Because the time, space and objects have no impact on him. Yasya brahmani ramate chittam. His mind is no more running in the places, in the objects or persons, and for a long time. No. In one word, mind comes to a standstill, like the space. This is called conscious space, Chidakash. There is one book, I don't know whether it's here or not, Akasha Yoga. That book we have written years before. In that, these are the three stages. First, gross space. Second is the mind space. Third is the conscious space, Chidakash. When we are playing the gross space, worldly objects should not bother us. When we are playing the mind space, relation should not bother us. When we are playing the conscious space, nobody is disturbed. The body is disturbed. It disappeared. There is nobody. So Chida, this gross space is the objective world dropped. Mind space, the experience world is dropped. And the conscious space, Chidakasha, the body is dropped. See? Experiencer dropped in Chidakash, experiencer is dropped in Chittakash, and experience in the world is dropped in the gross space, Bhutakash. Living with this understanding 24/7 is living in meditation. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.